let's take a look at those current temperatures across Southern California this morning. 62 degrees in San Clemente. We are 59 degrees in Santa Ana, 56 there in Huntington Beach. So if you're running in Huntington Beach along the boardwalk there, just have a light jacket with you. It's a little bit of a chilly start for us. 59 also in Long Beach. We're going to be in the mid 60s as we look to Manhattan and Santa Monica Beach, a little bit more inland. Whittier, you are already at 68 degrees this morning, so you don't need the jacket. You are good to go. I want to quickly bring in our winds and show you this quickly. This is our current winds, just to show you the direction here. We still do have that offshore flow with us. That is what brought us all those warm temperatures, those record-breaking numbers that we saw yesterday. But this is going to start to change as we get into our Saturday. We are tracking a cooling trend with the storm that is well to the north of us. So I want to bring up this look at a little bit of a forecast, seeing what we can expect as we get into the coming days. So for today, here's a look at our highs. Like I said, we're 60s right now across Southern California. Today, take a look at some of these numbers. 90 degrees in Riverside for the high today. Yes, it is winter, if you can believe that. We are high 60s up in our San Bernardino Mountains and Big Bear. 89 there in San Bernardino. We are 70s along the coast, so slightly cooler for those coastal cities today. Still high 80s here in Pasadena. I want to quickly show you, though, this is our satellite and radar, just to break down what is happening in our atmosphere, why we're getting those warm temperatures. We have this ridge of high pressure with us, but starting today, it is going to start to flatten out. Why? We have this low, this trough of low pressure to the northwest, bringing some rain to the Pacific Northwest, Northern California. What that's going to do for us is bring back that onshore flow. Also some high clouds in the forecast, but that onshore flow is going to start to cool us down. So take a look at this. This is the next 7 days for the LA and OC metro area. 84 degrees today. We'll stay in the 80s for the weekend, dropping, as I mentioned, come Monday to 72. We'll stay in the 70s through most of next week, which is still above average, but slightly cooler than what we've seen the last couple of days. For the valleys, you are 89 today, staying low 80s on Sunday, back to those mid to low 70s come Monday for those of you in the IE. 90 today, have that water, have that sunscreen. We'll be cooling down to the 70s by next week. Amanda, Rachel? All that sunshine. If you're heading out to the Firecracker 5K, 10K this morning, I have your next 4 hours for you so you can plan your running outfit. For Los Angeles, we're going to be 62 degrees at the 7 o'clock hour, mid 60s as we kick off that race under sunny skies. Perfect day for a run. We'll be in the 70s by the 9 o'clock hour, staying in the 70s through 10 a.m. this morning. Now, I want to quickly bring in what we're looking at for current conditions outside right now if you're not in Los Angeles, but you want to head out this morning. Here's what we're looking at. These numbers will tell you, just take a light jacket with you wherever you're headed. You're going to get your morning coffee, going for your morning walk, you're taking your dog for a walk. 54 degrees right now in Huntington Beach, 57 there in Santa Ana under a little bit of cloud cover this morning, 57 in Long Beach. We are 60s along the coast in Manhattan. So if you're surfing the waves in Manhattan Beach, have the wetsuit, have the jacket afterwards. You will need it. A little bit chilly out there this morning. So I want to walk you through another beautiful look at our Santa Monica Pier this morning. Still quiet at this hour, 58 degrees for Santa Monica as that sun is starting to rise. Gonna be a beautiful day for us. If you're heading to the Santa Monica Beach, today, throughout the day, we are 61 degrees at the 7 o'clock hour with a little bit of that cloud cover still with us. That'll clear out by later in the afternoon. By 10 o'clock, we have those sunny skies, 70s. We're going to be staying in the 70s through the afternoon for those coastal cities. So let's talk about this cooling trend that we are going to be seeing. We're already kind of seeing it today, although it really won't feel like it. 90s yesterday for some areas like Riverside. Today, we're going to be in the low 80s for the LA and OC metro area. As we get into Monday, cooling about 10 degrees, so we'll feel those cooler conditions heading into tomorrow. Something that we're watching, though, along with the cooling trend, is those winds. Here's a look at our winds right now. You'll notice, not a big issue for us, right? Look at this feature cast here, that ridge of high pressure flattening out. We have this trough of low pressure to the northwest. That's bringing rain to Northern California, to the Pacific Northwest. For us, it's bringing back that onshore flow. We'll get a little bit more of that cloud cover, that morning fog, as we get into today and into tomorrow. And then as that exits out, I want to show you quickly what we're seeing as far as those winds in the second half of our day today. So like I said, not a huge concern, but take a look at this. This is the afternoon wind you can see a little bit stronger winds from the west. And I show this just to paint the picture. We have that onshore flow back. That means we'll usher in those cooler conditions as we get into this week. So I want to break down the futurecast for this afternoon as far as those wind gusts. Here's a look at that. Mainly going to be for the higher terrain. So our San Bernardino Mountains, we're talking places like Big Bear, seeing those gusts up to 40 miles per hour. Also the high desert. Here's a closer look at the San Bernardino Mountains. So yeah, near Big Bear. So Jackie and Shad, if you're watching, keep that nest safe up there. We're going to be looking at 40 mile per hour wind gusts through this afternoon and into our Monday as well. No advisories, but worth mentioning. It'll pick up a little bit for our mountain communities, the Sangonio Pass, the usual suspects there in the desert. Here's a look at your next 7 days for the LA and OC metro area. 82 and sunny today. We have a little bit more cloud cover, 70s. As we get into our Monday, we'll stay in the 70s through most of the week. Back to those 80s by Saturday for the valleys. Mid-80s today, dropping 10 degrees to 75 by Monday. Temperatures rebound, getting back to high 70s, low 80s by the weekend for those of you in the IE. 80s today, 70s tomorrow, and Wednesday we'll be back to those 80s, Rachel. Going to be a beautiful week. We'll send it back to you.
Looking forward to it, Chloe. Thank you.